Follow up to last week's miserable law student and some ass kissing. All right, well, I'm going to go blow past the fucking ass kissing. We'll read a follow-up. Bill, first off, I'm sorry about the length of this email. I know you are busy. Look, you don't have to sugarcoat it. You just write, Bill, sorry about the length of this email. I know you suck at reading out loud. Anyways, I am a lawyer, and this is just how I write and think. I implore you to take 10 minutes to read it. You know what? When anybody uses the word implore, and just because you said you're a lawyer, I just pictured you're speaking to the jury, and you just clapped both your hands together, like clasped them together. I implore you to look at the evidence. Whatever. That I am generally thanking you for being a good man. If you want to use some of it or all of it, feel free. If not, then no hard feelings. I promise not to show up to your house and money more. All right. Okay. Last week, you read a letter from a kid who finished his first year of law school who was trying to decide whether to drop out. He noted that he hated law school, and was unhappy. You told him to walk away. Speaking as an attorney with 10 years, 100 trials, murders, rapers, you name it, please let me say this. Your advice was spot on. Oh, my God. I thought you were going to go the other way. I thought you were going to be like, listen, law school is terrible. But once you get out of it and get into the exciting world of sitting next to a rapist who you know did it, but for some reason you have to defend him, it makes it all worthwhile. In my line of work, we use the term jaded. Jaded is the state where an attorney no longer gives a shit about his clients. He simply does his job out of obligation and the need to bring in a paycheck. Dude, how the fuck can you be in that mindset when somebody's freedom is on the line? Dude, I swear to God, life is so fucking scary. Once again, one of the dumber things I've said. Nothing will ever be dumber than when I was on Joe Rogan's podcast and whatever the fuck I said about science. Like, science is, like, fascinating. It's neat. I said something really stupid like that. Science is, like, amazing. Listen to the Joe Rogan Experience, by the way. Or reach out to one of his listeners. I'm sure they can tell you where it is in that podcast where I said it. It was so dumb I wasn't even embarrassed. I almost felt like I felt a freedom. You know, almost like I was like someone if they come out of the closet. You know, I was coming out of the closet of stupidity. I was tired of pretending to be this person that I wasn't. Is he in the closet, stupid, or is he out of the closet? He's out of the closet. He announced to the world, like that Ellen, remember that? Yep, I'm gay. I should have been on the cover of Time magazine. Yep, I'm stupid, right? Shrugging, fucking little mixer in front of me as I record the podcast. All right, Bill, we get it. Okay, I have 15 cases tomorrow, this lawyer says, each of which is a human being facing prison, some for decades. The truth is that I don't give a shit about a single one. Oh, my God. I'll do my job, but be it via the path of least resistance. I just want to get back to my office and check LATimes.com. I should probably offer some excuse, but I won't. Truth is that every criminal defense attorney gets this way within 3 years of passing the bar. Wow. Are you just speaking for yourself and thinking it's everybody? Are you serious? Oh, my God. God help me if I ever have to fucking go to get a defense attorney. Jesus Christ. Anyways, between my first and second years of law school, I learned that I love commercial aviation. Oh, so here it is. So, no, dude, you can't say all lawyers are like this. You want to be a pilot, right? Wait a second. He says not flying, but rather the aircraft itself. I love every little nook and cranny, every little screw and spring, but I ignored my passion and pressed forward. Instead of following a dream and moving to Seattle, where Boeing is based, I took a big paycheck as a public defender. Every day now I look in the mirror and wonder what could have been. All right, wait a minute. Okay, so then you can't lump all attorneys because some people it's their dream to be an attorney, and they want to go there and they want to do something well. I know a couple of great attorneys. I have a great attorney. The guy's a fucking animal. He's up there prowling the stage, killing the crowd, but doing it in the legal field. Dude, this fucking kills me. In all seriousness, this kills me like nothing else. Hearing stories of people wanting to do other things and they're not doing it. Dude, what's to stop you from quitting right now and just doing it? It's not like you're 80. Anyways, between my first and second years of law school, I learned that I love commercial. I already read that part, sorry. The sad truth is that the law student who emailed you will not listen to your advice. He'll finish. Now, that's not true, sir. Let's not superimpose your life, but okay. He'll finish law school since he's already committed. If you ever get the chance, tell him that after he ignores you, he does not need to practice law. A law degree opens a ton of doors, but the minute you take the bar, you commit yourself to a life of pain and unhappiness. I'm not kidding. Of the 100-plus lawyers I know, not a single one likes their work. Every one of them will tell you not to go to law school. Walk away from the bar. Go become a broker. Go teach at a JC, junior college. Go work for a business. Open a spearfishing business in Bali. Whatever. Just don't go and take the bar. There are 2 reasons I'm writing you today. The second, that I want to commend you and say that you are not a cunt. You speak your mind using language you choose. You followed your close path and have made the sacrifices necessary to later reap the rewards. But more than that, you have integrity and honor, and for that I thank you. Jesus, dude, don't put me on that pedestal. I'm a fucking moron. And I have regrets, too. I'll wake up in the middle of the night and start screaming like Ron Burgundy, ha, ha, trying to fucking get those thoughts of regret out of my head. We all have regrets, sir. And it's not too late for you to move to fucking Seattle. You know what's stopping you from moving to Seattle? One conversation with the fucking people you work with and a couple of suitcases that need to be filled. That's it. Who gives a fuck? I'll tell you, dude, if you should follow your heart, man. And it's not too late. I don't give a fuck if you got kids and you're married. Move them. All right? Just move them up there. Save up some money. Fucking move up there. Live a little more modest. It's a beautiful part of the country. And, your kids will watch, they'll see somebody pursuing a dream. You'll be in a better mood. You'll be a better husband and father if you're married. All right? And if you're single, you got no fucking excuse. All right? Pack up all your 3-piece Matlock suits and go to Seattle. Anyways, a few months back, a listener wrote about how his girlfriend was upset because he went to a strip club and put oil on a woman's tits. Your response was telling. Your advice was to reverse the situation in his mind, then apologize. It was brilliant. It was the advice that one man gives to another. I could come up with countless examples, but they'd all be saying the same thing. You tell your listeners to be fair and honest with their women. Do I? I always think I come off as a misogynistic douchebag there. You tell the sad and depressed to try to get out and then seek help if unable. You tell your young to save their money, and you tell people not to use drugs but for legitimate reasons. I could go on, but I'd be repeating the point. Sad point is that your podcast demonstrates what it is to be a good man. Jesus Christ, I wish Nia was listening to this shit. She'd be laughing her ass off. I appreciate this. He said, you, sir, are a good man. Never let that voice in your head tell you otherwise. Well, listen, I don't know. It's killing me that people like yourself, you're acting like wherever you live, between you and Seattle, like you're behind, the old fucking Eastern Bloc, and there's a bunch of guard towers, and there's some sort of war zone between you and Seattle. There isn't. Sir, you could actually practice law in Seattle, if you just wanted to make money on the side, listen, sit down tonight and figure out a fucking way to get your ass to Seattle. And I guarantee you, when you sit down and you start writing it out, your game plan, you're going to feel the excitement that you're missing being a lawyer. And being a lawyer is not a bad job. It's just not what you were supposed to do. Okay? Because I guarantee you, the same way you look at an airplane and you love every screw, every spring, every nook and cranny of an aircraft, there's lawyers who they love the smell of a courtroom. They love that big wooden fucking desk. They love the closing argument. They love that moment, the turn, whatever, where you're just fucking flipping around on the other guy. They love defending. They love prosecuting. They love the fucking sound of their shoes walking across the courtroom. They love it. They fucking love it. You do not love it. So, my advice to you is get your fucking ass to Seattle. All right? Jesus Christ. Who gives it? What are you worried about, sir? You're not going to have, what are you not going to have? Flat screen TV doesn't cost shit now. You'll have enough. Dude, as long as you're willing to make the fucking sacrifice, you can make it happen, all right? What's the matter? What are you going to, I have to eat fucking grape nuts every day. Who gives a fuck? Peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for lunch. Who gives a fuck? Watch this thing on 60 Minutes about fucking boy soldiers. Kids getting kidnapped, turned into murderers. Don't even have a fucking childhood. They get sucked right into fighting a goddamn war, following this goddamn, basically the closest thing to a zombie I've ever seen in my life. And their whole lives get fucking ruined. You're a lawyer in a free country who wants to move to Seattle. Don't fucking disappoint me. You better write me back and tell me you're in Seattle. All right? But please, for the love of God, don't ever become a jaded pilot. Oh, my God, I'm so fucking bored with flying. I just have this feeling that I just want to push the fucking, the yoke? Whatever the fuck, the goddamn stick. Sometimes I feel like I just want to push it forward.